Hey everybody, and I'm back after a whole week of not posting a video. I am so sorry about that. It's finals week at my school and I had to study and focus on my tests. But either way, today I bring to you a battle with my friend Jonathan, also known as BlahblahLPs. He has his own YouTube account where he plays all these magnificent games and so forth. Well, his team is pretty standard OU, you know, Greninja, Talonflame, Aegislash, and then he brings out the power with Latios. But if you see my team, I have 3 powerful legendaries on my side. But just because I have powerful legendaries doesn't mean I'm gonna win. You never know, I might misuse them, which I hope I don't. But yes, Jonathan's a pretty good battler, I must admit. I've had problems bringing him down in the past, but I don't know. I try my best, and I always have good battles with him. He sends out his Greninja here, pretty spiffy, shiny looking Greninja, and I send out my Smeargle, of course, to set up. And he already knows, so he U-turns out of here. But he can't escape the darkness. This darkness that Smeargle brings. So his plan here, as you will see, is to send out his Rotom. Most Rotom washes are usually Resto Chesto because they rest and wake up with a Chesto Berry, and he knows I'm going to use an attack that's going to make him fall asleep. And I use the Dark Void, which puts him to sleep. And as I evaluated correctly, his berry wakes him up. But he can't escape the darkness. You go for another Dark Void and it hits. Because I have bad luck with Dark Void, it usually misses. And I'm going to start setting up here on this sleepy washing machine, because if washing machines can sleep, then so be it. That was video. So I set up my rocks and it wakes up. This Dark Void was useless because, yeah, I didn't get to set up my sticky web to slow down his team. And my Smeargle is out, but I think it did its job. At least I set up rocks, it's good enough for me. Here he sends out his Talonflame, and every time a Talonflame comes out, I'm just like, oh great, here comes the sweep, yay, sweep time. But I'm not having that. I'm going to send out Landorus here and lower its attack, because Intimidate for the win, right? It uses Brave Bird, and I don't cringe because I was like, oh yeah, I dropped its attack. It should be doing good. And, I dropped my HP past my comfort zone, so I was kind of sad here. But the Stone Edge comes through. Stone Edge is infamous for missing, and it doesn't miss here. And I'm so grateful because there's no Talon Sweep here, guys. It's safe. He sends out his Greninja. I already know what he's going to use. Ice Beam, Surf, come at me, bro. Whatevs. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna save my Landorus for later and send out Suicune. We all know Suicune is super bulky Pokemon with a really good special attack. So here he goes for an Ice Beam. I predicted correctly. I knew he was gonna use some sort of water ice attack move, and he does. He goes for it, and I'm just like, ah, ha, joke's on you. And he U-turns out of there because he already knows I'm going to have something up my sleeve, such as Scald, which can bird his Greninja and bring down his HP. But I go for a Calm Mind just in case, because I can bring down anything he has left, of course, except this Rotom Wash. But I wouldn't mind going for a Scald here just to burn the Rotom Wash to bring down its HP, since his Resto Chesto Berry is gone. He probably won't use Rest, because it might lead to his Rotom dying or fainting, whatever. So he burns it, and of course, why burn a Suicune? It's not an attacker. Anything is good to bring down HP, and so he just burns me. So I just stockpile here the Calm Minds because I know a Volt Switch or Thunderbolt from a Rotom Wash can take me down. So I try and just bulk myself up special attack wise. And take a look at this waterfall. It doesn't bring me down a yellow, but I think it did a lot for me to be a water type and 2 Calm Minds up. But I rest here just to get rid of that burn and hopefully regain some HP and kind of have a stallish battle at this point. My Chesto Berry comes through and he burns me again. I'm guessing he burns me because I do have other physical attackers, I believe, on my team, and he probably predicts some kind of switch. In either way, he's not risking much because, yeah, Rotom Wash can be pretty bulky, especially my team's not really too much overpowered attack that can bring him down. But anyways, I send in my Latios because whatever his Rotom Wash can do to my Latios, it won't do anything because it resists. Take a look at this Hydro Pump. Does nothing. Please, what does a Hydro Pump to a Latios? But here he's shocked because I use my Energy Ball, and he's like, what? It has Energy Ball? And I'm like, yes, it has Energy Ball, but it's not enough to bring you down. But it lowered his special defense, which is pretty good. He burns me here just, just to bring down some HP. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, this is going to be a burning battle. Whatevs. He brings him his Rotom Wash. I don't know why he doesn't Volt Switch. Oh, because of course Latios is faster. He'll hit him with the Energy Ball. And I do send out, I do not predict the switch here, and I go for another Energy Ball. Either way, Latios doesn't have anything for an Aegislash, but to run away because, yes, fear the almighty powerful Shadow Sneak. I take back my Latios. I'm not going to be having no Shadow Sneak on my Latios. I feel like I might need him later, so I send out, of course, Landorus to lower its attack. So Jonathan knows better here, and he goes for his Swords Dance, and he piles them up. Why? Because he knows that, a lowered attack Aegislash is a useless Aegislash. But as you can see here, it's wrong. It takes down my Landorus. Either way, he was down below half health, so whatevs. It's okay. I didn't need my Landorus anymore. I think he did good enough. I send out my Burn Suicune because I want to burn this Aegislash. I want to take its attack down as much as I can because I have my very own Aegislash and I fear it. So I fear this person's Aegislash as well. So I go for Calm Mind here because I know whatever it wants to do to me, it won't really do much. So if he protects, that's good too. If he goes for a Shadow Sneak or Sacred Sword, it won't do much to a Suicune because my Suicune is physically bulked up. So I go for a Scald here and hoping for the burn. Burn hacks, fingers crossed. And yes, I get the burn hacks. And he does the dance of his people. And as I said before, he's going to start stockpiling all these Swords Dance just to bulk up, just to power up his Aegislash. But I mean, like I said, Suicune is a defensively bulky Pokemon and practically a wall. It's a beautiful wall. It's another Togekiss for me, but it's not as offensive as Togekiss because Togekiss can be pretty powerful. While Suicune needs a lot of Calm Minds to really show its true potential. So here, Burn is taking place and just really literally killing that Aegislash. Here he goes in for a Shadow Sneak, and I cringe. I don't know how much this is going to do. You never know, crit, it might kill me, and it really doesn't do that much. So either way, I go for a rest, just to regain my health, and have Suicune ready for battle. Because Burn is going to take this Aegislash down, and, I walk away with clean hands. His Aegislash is out, so there's no Aegislash sweep here, and he sends out his Rotom. Oh, sorry, Rotom. Did you forget there were rocks? And Rotom is gone. So there's no stall, rest, Rotom battle here. So there's that nuisance gone. And he sends out his Latios. And I'm like, Latios, okay, bring it on. I have my especially bulky Suicune here. It can take anything to stop. So I'm feeling cocky here. And bleh, no! Critical hit, takes down my Suicune, and I'm just like, oh, Carp. It's gone. I'm not afraid because I sent out my Sneasel here, and if we all know Sneasel's extremely fast. It beats this Eon Pokemon. So I take it down with the Ice Punch, avenge my Suicune here. And bye-bye Latios it is. Either way, his special attack was dropped due to that Draco Meteor. And he sends out his Greninja, and at this point I'm like, I don't know who's faster, I don't want to do the calculations, so I'm going to just go in for that low kick. Because, yeah, I was faster, so I get the super effective attack boost. So Greninja's gone because he hadn't used an attack, thankfully. So at this point I'm just like, yes. Things are looking great. And then he sends out Aerodactyl, and this could be a sweep, guys. The reason being is because Aerodactyl's pretty tough and pretty fast. I know this. I have my Aerodactyl and it always comes in handy sometimes. So, I don't know who's faster here though. I know Aerodactyl's fast. And of course, Aerodactyl's faster and an Iron Head is enough to take my fragile paper thin Smeargle down. I mean, not Smeargle. Huh. My Sneasel. So, not even Sneasel, Weavile, I'm so sorry. So I sent out my Medicham. It's the first time I use my Medicham. And I like Medicham because of its design. It looks so cultured, like it looks Indian. And with little scarf things, I really like it. So I go for a Bullet Punch here and takes down that Mega Aerodactyl. Here, I guess he feels pretty helpless because what can he do to my Medicham other than hope for a flinch hacks? And oh well. I hit it with the last hit, Bullet Punch, and Blah's all out, and I defeat him. Finally! Yes! Victory is mine. Well, anyways, yes, this was the battle, and thanks for watching, guys, but before you guys leave, there's someone new on Twitch that we discovered on Duncan E. Deep's channel. His name is MackPlays, and he plays Pokemon, and he battles, and he's really interactive with his viewers, so if you guys want to check him out, you really should, and give him a little follow, because he's a really great guy. He's a gentleman and a scholar, so I'll leave his Twitch link down below. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm on spring break, so be expecting more videos. Anyways, bye!